watching the kids run around screaming and doing their thing. I'm excited about the video today. I've been thinking about it. I'm going to take you back in time a little bit and just, take you through our normal day too. But, just let you guys see a little snippet of before. And I'll do that on some of these videos because I want to help other people. I want to inspire you to think outside the box sometimes. We're an advocate as starting over parents, parents of special needs kiddos, raising grandchildren, however, raising your nieces and nephews, raising whoever, starting late in life. You're the advocate for your children, you and only you. I'm just going to say that. There are so many things that I had preconceived ideas about as I parented the first go around. Had no idea that you could homeschool your kids, had no idea the involvement that you were allowed. Like, I'm going to tell you a quick story about how naive this girl right here, this girl, there you go, no addition, was. Okay, so I was 19, honestly, just 3 weeks from turning 20 when I had my first child, and married. Yes, I was, but I was very young, and I had helped with my brother and sister, more so my sister with diapering. I had babysat. I knew about diapers and babies, and I wasn't nervous about any of that. The hospital though was new to me, and so I have the baby, and back then you had the baby downstairs in the labor and delivery room, and then you were covered, and then they took you upstairs to your room, and you saw your baby. Hours later, upstairs, they brought the baby in a bassinet, and in the bassinet, and I took my diaper bag, and in my diaper bag was, the take-home clothes and diapers and wipes, and you know how you do, you pack your bag, so excited, woo, so excited, and so I did all that, and they wheeled the baby in, and the baby, of course, while the baby's in there with me, okay, I was going to breastfeed, and of course, new mom, but I was also 19, remember, so when they came in and said, do you need help? Oh, no, I got it. Got it. Didn't have a clue what I was doing. So never be afraid to say, I don't have this, please help me, because I was that person, and I was terrified, and I didn't want to admit that I didn't know anything as a young girl, and then I didn't know how that, like, what is this woman going to do? Like, how's she going to help me feed my baby? Like, this is really weird. So anyway, and I tried for several weeks and totally failed at breastfeeding the first child. Second child was much better. But that's not my story. My story is about the diapering. So the baby has a little accident, little poop or pee while the baby's in the room with us. And they said everything's in the drawers of the bassinet. So I opened the drawers or whatever, and guess what? There's cloth diapers in there. And the baby has on a cloth diaper. What? What is that? So then I thought, well, I have my diapers, regular diapers with the little sticky tabs and, the little tape, little disposies. I was terrified to change the baby's diaper. I did it. I put on, I believe, if I remember correctly, a disposy diaper. I was so afraid that I was going to get in trouble for changing my baby's diaper. I have other hospital stories. Before I was a nurse, I had no idea that you could participate in your care. I was that person. So I'm making on these videos, I will integrate some of the things that we have done along the way, because sometimes you don't realize that you have more control, and you should take more control and participate more, and look for things to help your child, because though everybody's heart is in the right place, they're not mom and dad, and ultimately they go home at the end of the day to their families, and they're not racking their brains 24/7 about how to make this child's life better, and thinking, well, when he turns 17 or 20 or 25 or 35, and we're looking way on down the road, like, how can we make Giovanni be the best he can be? So I'm going to integrate some of the stuff that we've done into these videos so that you guys can see some of that, and hopefully feel free to share, if there's something on there that you want to share with somebody, or share an idea, or share the video. I really, feel free. That's why they're there. So we want to help other people along the way. We will be traveling soon. We're going to show you as grandparents grandparent age. I'm their mommy and he's their daddy, but we're gonna show you at our age how that works with 3 kiddos. And getting passports, that was something. Making sure all that was done, getting pictures for a passport, especially with Giovanni because he won't look at a camera. That was a trick. And so we had to put a bag of Cheetos over the lady's head at Walgreens to get him to halfway look up. And then he got so excited seeing the Cheetos because that's his favorite thing that he started doing all this stuff. And she was just telling me he's got to be still. And I was trying to explain to her, what do you want me to do here? I can't help you. And she's like, it has to be a certain way for these photos. Like, there's things like that you just don't think about typically in your day. And when you want to go somewhere, you're like, oh yeah, everybody gets a passport and everybody just goes and this is just natural and it just happens. Well, it doesn't just happen. We struggle. We ride, as they say, the struggle bus. So, yeah. So I'm going to share a lot of that. I can't wait to see because I'll be as surprised as all of you as to how the traveling goes. The last time we took them on an airplane and the last time we left the country with them was the girls were just almost 2 and Giovanni was just almost 4. They're exactly 2 years apart. So they weren't quite 2 yet, so we didn't have to pay for those extra seats going or coming. So, but they turned 2 as soon as we got back home, and he turned 4. And so he wasn't walking, he wasn't talking, and we had magical things happen there last time when we were there. And I'm going to show those videos too. I'll show you pictures or videos or whatever it is I have. I go back and look and try to figure out how do I integrate that. So I'll show you kind of those as well. But it's going to get more and more fun as we go along, and I'm just so excited. So today we're staying in. I want to get out. Because when I travel, I like to take all new stuff. Like that's a good time to get rid of the old toothbrushes and take all new things. And then when you come back home, you can do the same thing so that you know everything's fresh. So I do that with soap or shampoo or whatever it is I take. So I need to hit the drugstore or Walmart's cosmetic section or whatever to get all that stuff taken care of. And I wanted to do it today, but it's still really frigid out there, and I don't know that I'm going to do that. But if I do, I'll put those on the video as well. So I look forward to sharing this video with you today, and let's just see what happens. Let's see where this day takes us. All right, now. There you got it. Wait, let me see again. Yes, can you blow hard? But there you go. Almost, do it again. There you go. You're doing good.
Please help me.
You like that? Okay, watch. Mommy will blow it. Ready? Oh. You blow it. Can you, instead of putting your teeth on your lip, look at Mommy. Look at. Can you do that? Go. Get your teeth off your lip. Trying to put that shoe on? I got one on.
Yeah. Is that right? And sideways.
Well, maybe you should use your hands.
No.
Oh, we don't use that word. That's not a good word, is it? We say I'm trying. How'd you get that other one on?
By myself.
I know it. I'm proud of you.
I can't get a second one on.
So what do you say?
My eye.
I think it's the first one's on the wrong foot anyway. We'll fix it.
Do you want mommy to help?
This is a white one.
Okay, honey.
Yeah.
I think you need to unbuckle it and use your hands. You want some help?
Sideways again.
Yeah, it's sideways. Do you want some help? This is why he's come so far. Do you see? He does not ask. He keeps trying. I love it.
No.
Oh,
Let's try it on heel.
okay. They all need a bite. Let them all have a bite. Here comes Harvard trying to get a bite. Berkeley says, I want a little bit. I thought you were going to help them, Gianna. Oh, they're not letting you eat. Aw. Poor puppies. You know, there's always one king of the hill. I'm going to take you back in time today to 2016, September 2016. Giovanni was a year and a half, not years old, because he wasn't years, a year and a half. Say hello.
Hello.
There you go. He was a year and a half, and I have two other grandsons that are, one is 4 months older than him and one is 3 months older than him, and they were running circles around him. Okay, put your makeup on. They were running circles around him, and I was noticing that Giovanni wasn't able to do any of the things that they were doing, and as a mom, you know, that just makes you want to help them in any way you can. So I just started getting creative. I mean, and I'm putting this out here because I know a lot of you are raising your grandchildren or special needs children or, you know, whatever the case may be. And sometimes we just knock our heads against the wall, right? It's tough. And trying to figure out, how do I help this child? How do I help this child? So the scooter board came into play, and I thought, you know, if he could use the scooter board, so we tried sitting him on it, you know, tried different ways, and it just didn't work because he couldn't sit up. He couldn't hold himself up. He couldn't stay on it. He would fall off. So we learned to put him on his tummy, and he would pull himself. And you'll see in a video him trying to pull himself on carpet like a crawl. He didn't realize that he had legs. I know it sounds weird. He didn't know where he was in space, so he couldn't keep himself on the scooter board like his cousins could and propel himself across the floor. He just didn't know those things. So you'll see him trying to get across the floor to reach something without the scooter board, and you'll see him with the scooter board. Now, the scooter board, a couple things I had to do with that. I used bungee cords, which if you saw my new purse the other day, and I said, I use these all the time, because I use bungee cords all the time. So I used bungee cords and a dog harness to keep him on the scooter board. So we have hairless Cresteds, and they get raw if you put a collar on them. But if you put a soft thing, it's kind of a loop like this on either side, and they stick their legs in it, and it comes around their shoulders, and it's soft, and it latches in the back. I put that on Giovanni's legs, and then I could put the bungee cord around him and keep him on the scooter board so his lower half would stay on as he propelled with his arms. Now, the other challenge that we faced was once we got to carpet, the wheels did not work because the wheels were made, you know, for kids to just use it on tile and wood surface, I guess, concrete, I don't know. So we took it to the Caster store here in town.
Mama.
Hi, baby. Say hi.
Hi.
There you go. And we put like caster wheels on it that you would put on a rolling office chair. And they said, I don't know how long this is going to work because it's a plastic base and we're screwing these into the plastic. So there's, you know, it may not last. It lasted. It lasted until we opened up our sensory gym and some of the adults and the big people started getting on it. And then it didn't last. But it lasted. And Giovanni was able to, okay, don't make too much of a mess with makeup. It's already falling on the floor. he was able to get himself around indoors, outdoors. We'd take that scooter board to the park. We'd take it when we go to someone else's house. We took it everywhere so that he could see that he could get around. And it opened up his vision. It opened up his mind. It opened up his horizons, that, you know, he started seeing that he could get to things. He could touch and feel and explore his environment independent of us. And it's a great thing. So watch the videos. I have got fights going on like crazy today. Okay, it's okay. Just share. But just watch and maybe sing the video. Just a minute. Okay, if we're not going to share, I'm going to go ahead and put the makeup all away right now. Can we share the makeup, please?
No.
Yes, share the makeup, or we're not going to put any makeup on today, okay? So share the makeup or no makeup. Okay, there's plenty. Look at all of these. Come on, girls.
I want to feel.
What happens when they turn 16? So anyway, just get creative, and maybe this will inspire you to think of ways to help other people, to make suggestions to people that you see out there, to help yourself, to help your child, to help other children. I don't know, but this is one of the creative things that we came up with that helped to help Giovanni move along a little bit. Say hi, Giovanni.
Hi.
Hi, there he is. Yay. He's trying to get the thing on the wall. Make some noise. Go get it.
Other travel sites to find a better price? Stop clicking around. The lowest prices
Look at him pull. That a boy, go get it. Look at him pull. You can do it. You're almost there. Go get it. Go get it. Look at him try to straighten out the legs. You're almost there. Go, go, go. Go. Oh, he gets so mad. Go, go, go. Pull. Oh, he's giving up. Okay, here's our son, Giovanni, and today he has learned to use his scooter board. We just got it in the mail. He's kind of mad at me at the moment. He can pull himself. He's visiting his puppy dog there. He can pull himself around, and this is the first time ever that he has been independent with mobility, and this is a great thing. And you see, he can use his arms and pull himself around. He's learned to do that. And first we did it in the bathtub, and we've been perfecting that over the last 2.5 to 3 weeks. And so now he knows he can do it. And so once we put him on the scooter board, he got it figured out right away, and away he goes. He's very frustrated because this is hard work for him. You can imagine not being mobile for 18 months and now trying to pull yourself around. So, but he's loving it and he's exploring. So this is fantastic. And please excuse the harness system. It was the best thing I could come up with because I wanted to get him on this as quick as possible. So anyway, we're pretty proud parents today. Hope you'll enjoy the video.
Whoopee.
Blippy?
Whoopee excavator.
Okay. Got it. There you go. Okay? How about that? Is that okay? All right.
It's not coming on.
It will. It will come on. Maybe you have to push play. Do you need me to do that? There, you got it. Okay. Big boy. I'm packing. I do it in increments, y'all. You know, between his needs and the girls' needs and my needs and my husband's needs and grandkids and those sorts of things. It doesn't leave a lot of time. And when you do have time, it's just here and there. And then I started thinking as I'm doing this, you know, I'm packing my... Oh, see, now we got a fight going on again. He had his sister's iPad. I already know what's going on. He'll be in here in a minute. His iPad's dead. It's a tablet. So he used hers. It's only got 16% charge, so now the fight is on. He's brokenhearted. Oh my goodness. This is the way packing goes. This is why I start way early. And hubby doesn't do packing. No. And he doesn't understand it because he doesn't pack for himself. Like, he'll take one carry-on and he'll throw a couple pair of pants and, you know, some change of clothes times maybe 3 or 4 in there. That's good enough because we can wash while we're there or get while we're there. He'll throw in some deodorant and a toothbrush and call it done. As long as he's got his iPhone and his chargers and his headphones, well, heck, he's good to go. Well, not me. Like, I gotta have my pens and my reading material and vitamins for the kids and vitamins for me, and their little snacks that they like, and their clothes and their this and their that, their toys. I mean, like, we gotta be ready, you know, and we have to have the stuff that I know. Well, okay, but whose iPad was that? Okay, well, I'll get yours charged up and then you can have it, okay? Can you go play for just a little bit and no crying, and I'll get your iPad charged up. In fact, I'll even let you use mine in a minute. If you don't cry, I'll let you use Mommy's. What about that? So, but you know, it takes me a long time because of all of this, and then because I eat my chewy coffee in the daytime. Well, you know, they've got delicious food in Guatemala, but I don't want to backtrack on what I'm doing and have to start over. So when we get back, so I prefer to take all of my supplements, whether it be my plant foods or I know I'm a bit much. And I do realize, like, the little things that, you know, a lot of it I can get if I need it. You know, they have a Walmart there, they have drugstores, they have grocery stores, so I don't worry about all of that. But it's the special, unique stuff, you know, like my skincare, my makeup, my, you know, hair dryer. I think about that like, okay, it's an Airbnb, so you look ahead. Do they have a hair dryer at the Airbnb? Should I take mine? Should I not take mine? Should I risk it? I don't know, because I'll be miserable if I don't have it, but it's extra weight, you know, so I torment myself a little bit too much, I know. And then I go through and repack, you know, like I'll unpack it and repack it and rethink it and think, well, that's stupid. Why am I even taking that? That doesn't even make any kind of sense. Am I the only one that does this? Like, I'm making myself, you know, a little extra work here as we get closer to our travel date. And I still have carry-ons and backpacks and all that to think through. The kids helped with those the other day, so they are probably stuffed full, and I'll have to go through all of those when they're asleep and get all that done as well, because, you know, on the airplane I want them to have things to do and things to snack on, not necessarily things that, you know, we don't need in the cabin of an airplane. So I don't know, I gotta rethink all of this, and I'm about done. Like, this is the last suitcase here, and then I'm done for today, and then I can just do my normal day stuff and think about these carry-ons and these backpacks and the extra stuff. I mean, even the purse. You cannot put certain things in your purse. They throw them away. I bought from, what is that lady that sells those, oh my gosh, the defense items for women, you know, like your see, I'm going to say it again, taser. There you go. I had those and went into a federal building once. That was about a year or maybe a year and a half ago, traveling. We went to the Arch, and who knew? I didn't know. I didn't even know they were in my purse, okay? And I get in there, and they won't let me through the security, and I'm like, what is in my purse? Like diapers? I can't take diapers on this thing? Ladies and gentlemen, they pulled out 2 or 3. I don't know why they were in there. How long had they been in there? It was a big purse. They've been in there a long time. They were dead. I told them, you can keep them down here. I'll just get them when I come back. They said, no, you cannot. You either leave or we're throwing these in the trash. I said, those are expensive. And they said, what are they? And I said, they're, you know, zappers. Well, they look like girl toys, I'm sure, to them. They didn't know what I meant. And I'm like, zappers, you know, like zapper. Like, I don't know what you want me to call it. I couldn't think of the word taser. They threw them all away. So I've learned, go through your purse. Make sure there's nothing in there. I was so humiliated. I was so embarrassed. The whole line got held up. In the end, all of it got thrown away. It was just, you know, a joke in the end, but an expensive one. So I've got all that to go through too. Oh my gosh. One of the very best parts about getting older are the goofy glasses. Like, you can have a gazillion pair. They're not expensive. Look, you can wear them a gazillion ways. You can get the chain and wear them around your neck. I have fun with them. It's the end of the day. I am going to make these kids something really, really quick to eat. and I am going to sit down and have some mommy pop and relax. I have been, you can't even imagine, all day trying to get things gathered up. I hope you've enjoyed our videos. I hope that this video finds you quite well. And we are going to get off of here and have some nice little family time this evening. So you guys have a fantastic rest of your evening. And there's no school tomorrow. Snow day, snow day. Yay! This is a long weekend. 5 days it's been. You're putting on Giovanni's pajamas. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're going to have a great evening, you guys too. And we'll see you on the next video. Bye, friends.